Hey, I'm Alan Brito, I'm an architect, and today I have a tutorial for people trying to use Blender for architecture, and it's about how to create section cuts in Blender, or dynamic section cuts. And to do this, we'll be using a free add-on. It's this add-on right here. If I open my 3D viewport sidebar, it has a name of Section Toolbox. How can we install this? It's quite easy. It's part of the Blender extensions repository, so there is no big secret. You just have to go into the Edit, Preferences, and here under Get Extensions, you can type here Section, and it should show up as Section Toolbox. Just hit the Install button that will appear right here, and you will be able to start using this add-on. Now, how does it work? Let's take a look on how to create a quick section from this project here. By the way, if you are not following my tutorials, this is a model that I imported from SketchUp. If you don't know how to import SketchUp files to Blender 5.0, I will leave a card here on the video so you can watch that tutorial as well. I have a tutorial explaining step by step how to import SketchUp files. Now, to create a section box, or a section using this add-on, as you can notice here, the add-on has lots and lots of options. You can even export your section as an SVG or a DXF, which is great, but let's focus now on creating the section view. The process is quite simple. You just need to select the model that you want to create a section box, and you will hit this button right here called Create Section Box from Selection. Once you click there, it will create this shape here that looks like a box, a cube, but it's actually the location or the volume where you'll be cutting or creating your section box. If I apply a scale here with the S key, you will see that it will start to show up our model. And you can increase or adjust the size using Blender regular transformation shortcuts. For instance, I will press S and then the Y key to increase the scale on the Y axis. And from here, we can move this volume here to the place where we want to create the section. If I press the G key and Y, I can start moving things back so I will see my section. As you can see here, you can move it back or forward to adjust the place where you want to see, where you want to view your section cut. Now, once you have your section cut, you can create an object based on this location here or this view. And to do this, you have to change this box sections here. You have to choose the face or the direction where you want to create this object. In this case here, I'll be using -Y. Why is that? If we take a look into this object here from the top, you can draw these directions here based on these two arrows. I have this direction here and this direction here. This is the -Y, and this is the positive Y. This is my Y axis. So I'll be looking from the -Y axis. For that reason, I'll be choosing -Y to create this view from my section. Let me get back here and show how to create this section. Click on this generate box and it will create your object based on the section. It's the location where we have an intersection on this face here, the -Y, with the 3D model. Let me just select those objects here. It created multiple collections. Let me move it GUI. And there we have it. Just need to make some small updates here. Some of the objects it created as curves, some of them as mesh objects. If you want to convert everything to mesh, go to the object, convert, and choose mesh. And from here, you can select everything, press tab. Let me just select this object here. Press tab, press A and X, and just delete the faces to remove all of the faces that you don't want. Of course, I should try to select everything but this part here. X, only faces, and you can keep editing your section here. So this is it. This is just a quick tutorial explaining how to start using this really useful add-on for Blender for anyone trying to use it for architecture. If you like this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future tutorials. And if you want to support my work here in Blender 3D Architect, I'll leave links in the description for my workshop, one of my workshops where I explain how to use Blender as a CAD tool, and also for my latest books about how to use Blender for architecture and how to work with 3D modeling using add-ons only, which is this book right here. And this book right here, where you will learn how to use Blender as a CAD tool. Links in the description. Hope you like it. See you next time. Bye.